Welcome back to the press room. I'm your host, Cooper Shepard, joined by my co-host, Colby Thea, and today we got our producer behind the camera, Jace Jans, helping us out. It's been a week. We're back. Week 1 finished up, college football season. A lot to talk about. But before we get into it, Colby, what is on your mind today?
I want to first off say sorry to the people out there if you tailed any of my picks last week. We were miserable. We were like 2 for 6, 2 for 7. It was bad. But later in the episode, I do have some redemption for you guys. But wanted to get that out of the way because that was heavy on my mind this weekend.
Yeah, that was horrible. I missed every pick other than my Georgia Tech game, which was before Saturday. Lost a lot of money. But guess what? It's a new week.
New week,
We're going to redeem ourselves. Start with the biggest game of the week, probably one of the worst games of the week as well. Texas at Ohio State. Absolutely boring game to watch if you watched it.
It reminded me of the Super Bowl with the Rams and the Patriots when they didn't start throwing the ball until like the very last couple seconds. It was like 7-3 or 10-3.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting, those vibes.
Yeah, terrible game for especially something that had so much hype. Arch, Heisman favorite going into week 1 now. Everybody's kind of saying, is he ass? What's wrong with him? Do we still have faith in Arch? Can he still be, in New York for the Heisman ceremony? What do we think after week 1?
I think the people in Austin, they were expecting a little bit more from Arch. I don't think he played. I mean, obviously, it looked rough out there. But that is the defending national champions at home. They have the whole Lee Corso thing. It's a parade day. It's an entertainment business. The band on the field. I mean, I really wouldn't be too worried about it.
Yeah.
It's one game, and it's not like they got blown out. Like, it was embarrassing. It was, 14-7?
Yeah.
Wasn't a bad game. I hit up my buddy Nate that's down in Austin. They're not worried about it. It's one game. You don't lose a national championship in August.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's too worried about it. Especially, I mean, they have a somewhat easy schedule up until they play Georgia OU. I'm not worried about Arch.
Yeah, I agree. It's one game. National champions. I think they're a top 5 defense in the country. I think both of them are top 5 defenses.
It was a great game if you love defense.
Yeah, which who does?
Not if you love rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah, but I still believe in Arch. Maybe not for Heisman, but he'll be better than he looked on Saturday. Before we get any more into the recap, I do want to let everybody know that the verdict is in. Tennessee has won the first college football trade. We traded Nico Iamaleava to UCLA in return for Joey Aguilar. I was skeptical, as you knew. Last episode, I was like, I'm not really hyped for him. Today starts the Joey Aguilar Heisman campaign. Until I'm shown otherwise, my bias is going to lead me to believe Joey Aguilar is winning the Heisman.
You're in the front for that?
I am. So if anybody wants to join the Joey Aguilar Heisman Club, hit me up. We're riding Joey Aguilar until probably we play Georgia or something. I don't know. Until I have a reason to not believe. Dude looked great. Nico looked absolutely terrible, which made it all even better. Dude overthrew every open receiver. It looked absolutely terrible. Why was I watching that game at 11 o'clock? Because I wanted to see Nico suck it up, and he looked so bad.
Just hate watching.
Even funnier, last week you said, things are good in L.A. Daddy Iamaleava got him, both on the same
I thought
team.
he had the boys right.
You had faith. Dude, absolutely terrible. Love to see it as a Tennessee fan. Go Joey. Gonna carve up ETSU this weekend. And, yeah, that's all I got to say about
ETSU,
that.
Who's that?
East Tennessee State University Buccaneers.
There we go.
You know who their quarterback is?
No.
Cade McNamara.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, big topic of the weekend. Is Kalen DeBoer on the hot seat? Maybe it's not a question if he is. How long is the leash? Got absolutely pounded by Florida State. Was not even competitive. I bet on them. Spread to cover.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was
one of my locks
done in the first quarter. Done in the first quarter. So as an Alabama fan, which nobody here is, but how long do you think the leash is for them to say, all right, fire him, let's find somebody else?
I give him 3 SEC games.
Okay.
First 3 SEC games. I think if he goes in there and they lose 2 of their first 3 SEC games, I think they do look into the buyout. I think the fans down there are psycho. football is a
I
religion
mean,
to
they
them.
haven't lost in years. Like, this is,
This is new to them.
yeah.
I mean, this is in their eyes what it's like to be a poverty program,
yeah.
and they've lost to 4 unranked teams over the past 2 seasons, and they're writing everyone off. But the scarier part for me, what isn't the wins and losses. It was the reports of players getting DoorDashes to the hotel rooms at 2 a.m., girlfriends sneaking into the team hotel.
Night before the game, this is?
Yes, and players relate to the team bus to get to the stadium.
So they were not locked in.
No, it was a trip down to Tallahassee. Everyone had their Jason Aldean cowboy hats on, their flip flops on, toes out the bus window.
That's crazy to hear because there's no way in the world that would have flew.
Nick Saban would have killed all of those dudes by firing squad. Probably on the field in front of the whole nation, and would have asked ESPN hey, death by firing squad that guy caught. You know how they used to say you put masking tape on the hotel doors so you can see when they break?
Yeah.
He would have brought the masking tape out and put on all their helmets.
Yeah, it's insane. Now another question, I guess, is as an Alabama fan, I don't know why I'm saying that like you're an Alabama fan, but for the Alabama fan base, do they really expect for somebody to come in and live up to what Nick Saban was? Because it kind of seems like that's what they're thinking, but there's no way possible that anybody is going to do what he did. Like you can't expect somebody to come in and do that.
Right? No, 100%. I mean, that's what the dudes on the radio were saying. I guess the first dude after Bear Bryant was terrible. I mean, after we got rid of Bob Stoops, we had Lincoln Riley was good, but Lincoln Riley left, terrible. I just think when you have coaching turnover, what do you expect in the first 2 to 3 years? Whenever you still have a mix of last coach's players, these players, I don't know.
Well, I mean, for them, it's still making the playoff.
I wouldn't fire Kalen DeBoer. I don't think he's on too much of a hot seat yet, but I think it can get there.
Yeah, I agree. On the other side of that is Florida State, a legit ACC contender.
They look good. They look good in the ACC. With Clemson going down, ACC looks wide open. However, your boy Carson Beck looks decent. He looks good.
My boy, as in that sarcasm. I do not like Carson Beck.
Big Carson Beck fan.
But yeah, Florida State, they won 2 games last year? Went 2-10.
Yeah.
Got Boston College transfer Tommy Castellanos. I did not expect them to come out like that.
Not like that. Especially, I mean, the curse of the Florida State fan that said he was going to eat dog poop.
I did not see that.
This Florida State fan cursed him on Twitter. I think it was 2 or 3 seasons ago now. Said he was going to eat dog poop if they lost to somebody. And then I think that's when their quarterback broke his leg. And then that's when it started.
Oh, Jordan Travis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he said if we lose, I'll record myself eating dog poop.
Did he do it?
No. And so then their quarterback proceeded to break his leg, and then they had that miserable 2-10 season. I thought until I saw this guy eat dog poop, they were never going to recover as a program, and I was honestly praying for it. It was hilarious.
Well,
they look good.
Yeah, they did. It's that would be a huge turnaround to go from 2-10 to what that could be a 10-2 team in the ACC.
When I first heard the name Tommy Castellanos, I thought he was Italian. I was like, why isn't this brother playing baseball? Well, that sounds like a left fielder for the New York Yankees.
But
he's
starting
good,
quarterback for the Florida State Seminoles.
He's good. They look good. The band was fired up. Always gets me fired up hearing the chop.
Shout out to Florida State fan base. That stadium was rocking, coming off a terrible season.
Joe Campbell. Yeah. Fans show up.
Florida State might be legit. Another ACC team here. Obviously, this is your national champion pick. Heisman, one of your Heisman front runners. Do we still have faith in Cade Klubnik and Clemson? Or are they not as good as we thought? Or is LSU just that good?
LSU looked real good. Garrett Nussmeier, you were sleeping on me on my... I ranked him in my Heisman contender. Obviously, he has to be... I feel like at this point, he has to be front runner. LSU looked real good. Brian Kelly, douchey as always in his post-game interviews. you either hate that man or you love him. He reminds me of like the Patrick Beverly of head coaches. Like when he's on your team, you love this guy, and when he's not on your team, you want to strangle him. But LSU looked real good. Clemson, Dabo Swinney's an interesting fellow. Did you see his post game comments? His
No.
grades that he would say.
Uh-uh.
Say he graded like Clemson at a 53 and LSU at like a 68. Super odd comments to like.
No, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's definitely.
I think they lack a little bit of the Dan Campbell in your face screaming at you. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
don't
if
think Dabo's
scripture
that
at
guy.
halftime would get me too rallied. I don't know. I just feel like Dabo. I don't know. He's an interesting fella, man. He's an interesting fella.
Okay, so do you still have faith in Clemson
In their
to?
conference, yes. Yeah, ACC. I still say so. Pretty weak.
It's also week one. I don't think we can put too much weight on week one games.
But at home is tough. It's a
Yeah.
big loss at home.
Yeah.
Because if LSU would have lost, we're talking about the other way around. We're like LSU does the game doesn't even hurt them.
Yeah.
The fact that it helps them. Clemson, though, I think in their soft conference, if they're not the conference champion, well, you would assume they still make it as a 2-loss team, but it's hard if they also go drop their only other game to. I don't even know who's on their schedule. I mean, that's how
So
baby powder. I think.
So who are the ACC contenders now? Clemson, Miami, Florida State. Jace, can you look up if Florida State and Clemson play? That'll
Can
be
we see a Clemson schedule?
because that would be.
Like week 9, depending on when their bye week is, they'll play Florida State.
What's the date
See-
on that?
It says TBD. So
See, that could be a big game.
That's
November 8th.
November 8th? Okay. It's a week after OU Tennessee,
Yeah. Yeah.
which we might have a little side bet for you guys, which will be awesome.
Yeah.
but,
we'll have to figure that out. But
No, I mean, that game probably decides the ACC because I would assume that the loser.
depending on where Miami's at.
But if they
um,
play each other, I mean, yeah, I guess Miami. Are they a 2-division conference or is everyone
no,
just.
I think it's just.
They're just one?
Yeah.
Be interesting. So I guess, yeah, it is in Miami
Is
stands.
there-
Does Miami play either of those teams this year?
They don't play Clemson.
Miami might have a cakewalk in the ACC.
I'll say it could be their spot to lose.
They play Florida State October 4th.
That could be a good game too. I hope Florida State beats them.
Yeah, that isn't.
Is there any other ACC contenders that I'm missing?
SMU.
Yeah, actually, I think I picked them one of my locks this week. We'll get to that, but I don't think they compete with those teams, to be honest.
SMU, I mean, yeah, Bill
North
Belichick.
Carolina, they looked.
Yeah, oh my God.
Let's talk about that for a sec. Where does North Carolina go? What's a good year for them at this point? You get
Getting-
pummeled by TCU.
Getting Jordan Hudson off of campus. That's a great year for them. Because
Okay, so somebody's got to.
somebody has to tell Papa Bill, get your granddaughter out of here. It's weird. Makes everyone uncomfortable. She could be a fifth-year senior here.
Max Johnson, their backup quarterback, is 24, and Jordan Hudson's 24 as well. They are the same.
There was
age.
a really big reporter that tweeted that during the game because there was nothing to talk about during the game.
Yeah.
They had freaking the dog on the mic. That was Kirk Herbstrick's dog. They put him on the mic. Dude, there was like a 15-second clip where the dog just.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, absolutely pathetic. But no, seriously, as a North Carolina fan base, do you think they'd be happy with 6 wins? I feel like that'd be a good season for them at this point, right?
This is 2 years not having Drake May?
Yeah.
They were bad though last year, I thought.
Honestly, I don't even know.
Mac Brown last year. I thought they were pretty bad.
They probably were. There's no way that.
Because Max Johnson was gonna be the starter, but his leg, he had an
Yeah,
Alex
yeah,
Smith type
yeah.
injury. So that was honestly what I was.
I think he could still be. Dude, he came in one drive and looked nice. I know it was probably the TCU's backups, but
Right.
and I think North Carolina paid Gio Lopez, South Alabama quarterback, multiple millions for I don't know what. But
Well, Bill's getting 10, so maybe they can get him to shed some of that. And
They were 6-7 last year. They made a bowl
Oh, then lost it.
So I guess would a winning season for them be getting back to a bowl game?
Probably just at least just going back to a bowl. But a little crazy clause in Bill Belichick's contract. He only has a $1 million buyout.
Wow, that is not. Yeah, you don't see that nowadays.
It was $10 million before like a random day in June or July, 'cause it was to see whether or not he would go back to the NFL. But when that day
I remember
passed, then
that
his
happening.
buyout turned into $1 million. So
Cool.
to
I mean,
me,
they've
I
got
think
wiggle room
as soon
then.
as they're tired of him, they just ask Uncle
get out.
Michael, Uncle Michael to reach into his pocketbook and sign off a little $1 million check, and Bill Belichick's gone. But
So how many years do we think Bill Belichick's lasting in North Carolina?
the bigger question I feel like is on his own terms, or like does he get fired? I don't even think the dude wants to play football or like coach football anymore. People say like, oh, Bill Belichick, like he loves being around the kids. No, he doesn't. Imagine your entire team is like rookies, but significantly worse.
Yeah, they have 70 new players, 65 new players. It's a
I
whole
feel
new
like he doesn't
team.
even know everyone's name.
Oh, probably not.
Or the staff. He's like, hey, you, 14, scoot up. Like, what is he even like? How is he connecting with the players? My girlfriend's your age. Like, oh, thanks, coach. That's it's weird, dude. That's weird. Like, I don't know. To me, it's honestly tarnishing his legacy every day that he's there.
Yeah. I agree. I think he should just hang it up. He got, 6 rings? Just hang it up. But
Like, imagine if your grandpa rolled up and it was like some girl you went to high school with. And you're like, ooh, Papa. Like, ooh. You like throw up in your mouth a little bit. You're like,
yeah, that's. I wonder what like Kirk Herbstreit, I think, or maybe it wasn't Kirk Herb. Who was it on? Somebody on TV was said, I'm rooting for my friend, Bill Belichick. I just want to know
I think it was Kirk.
I just want to know what those people in that world think of that.
It's like Deion
It was Nick
Sanders.
Saban. Nick Saban. He was like, I'm rooting for my friend Bill. Like, what does Nick Saban think about Bill Belichick having a 24-year-old girlfriend?
That's one of those things where you just pretend not to know.
Yeah.
So when people ask you about it, you're like, what? He does? Like, really? What?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I think that's how it goes. I think they just kind of act like they.
I just can't wait to see the Hulu show that they're going to be doing. I feel like it's going to be more of like a reality show about like, get ready with me and Bill. And it's like game day.
Yeah.
It's going to be awful.
When is that like something that they're recording throughout the season?
Yeah.
So
the TC episode is going to be about 30 seconds long. It's going to show Bill leading the team onto the field, and then the next one's going to be him in the locker room. Zero highlights of the game. It's just going to be straight jog on the field, straight to the locker room.
Yeah. Well, like he said, they got a lot of things to clean up, and they're better than what they put on the field on Saturday. So, or whenever they played.
They looked miserable. Their first drive looked real good.
Yeah,
But
that was about it. All right. I want to talk about LSU for a sec because it's a team that obviously you talked about Garrett Nussmeier a little bit, but as far as LSU, I don't know if did you pick them to be an SEC contender?
I picked them to be a national championship contender.
Okay, so
I put LSU * if they beat Clemson.
yes, I remember that.
I had them third if they beat Clemson, and then if they didn't win, I still had them at 8th.
So right now is LSU your national champion?
I mean, obviously, like I picked Clemson. LSU won. I don't even remember who was second on my list. But no, I mean, LSU looks good. I told you that they were going to be good. You were doubting me a little. You were hating a little last week. It's okay, though, you know.
I don't know
You're not
how
sold.
hard their schedule is, but I still think that they could lose.
I had
3
Garrett
games.
Nussmeier second in my Heisman race behind Cade Klubnik, so it was really just a toss-up.
So now is it Garrett and LSU?
It has to be, because I had Clemson and Texas.
Okay. See.
Dude, go Tigers.
I
Me
did-
and Olivia Dunn, we're going to be partying in Cajun County at the local Canes. First ever Canes that opened. That's where we're going to have the national championship party.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we'll set up there and report for you. Let's see. I don't know if anybody even watched the Boise State game, but I just want to say that I think after seeing that that Ashton Genty should have won the Heisman because, and I don't. People might think I'm crazy, and this is not a clickbait. I actually believe this. That team is absolutely horrible. I don't even think they lost that much. They have the same quarterback. They looked. Who did they play? South Florida.
South Florida
Got ran.
We were just watching the new Cam Newton.
Yeah, they got ran. Ashton Genty literally carried that team to the playoff. Ashton Genty should have won the Heisman. Travis Hunter gave it back.
So is it fair to say that Boise State's their playoff hopes are over?
Yeah.
But if they win out, well, I mean, what conference are they? Like the Mountain.
Yeah. Nah.
The Missouri Valley Conference of the FCS.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
So it's over for them?
You said if they went out, there's no shot they went out.
They play Notre Dame.
Okay,
No
so
shot.
It's over. Their season's over. Yeah, good run, boys. Hard off season. All that work was for nothing. Really give it up for yourselves. Yeah.
Ashton Genty is going to be like the recruiting point for them for the next 20 years for running backs.
I feel like they still show like the 2008 Fiesta Bowl clip when they beat OU. They still show the Statue of Liberty. They're like, hey, do you remember when before you were born? you remember this? It's the greatest day in our program's history. Second day when we got the blue field.
Isn't that Isn't that where was that with Kellen Moore or was that before
I think
him?
that what? No, I thought Kellen Moore was left-handed. I
I
thought he was a
have no
lefty
idea.
quarterback.
I think '08 was before Kellen Moore because he's.
I don't know who any of them were, but I just know that going to school the next day as like a first grader or as a kindergartner, I was like, Mom, like I can't go. Like everyone's gonna be laughing at me. Like everyone's just gonna point at me and laugh. Oh, you suck.
Yeah, Boise State's done.
Their quarterback was Zabransky.
I don't know who that is.
Jared Zabransky.
He was there last year.
No, that was the guy in '08.
Who was the running back though? Like 30 something. The guy that scored the touchdown. 30.
Johnson.
That sounds about right. I don't know. What do you think those dudes are up to these days? Selling insurance in Idaho?
Yeah,
Or like running dueling car dealerships right next to each other?
growing potatoes. I don't know. All right, let's get into Miami because I hate Carson Beck. I was not a believer. I'm still not a believer, but they looked good.
Do you still have that shrine of yours in the back of like Carson Beck that you would like?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All those autos you've been chasing down for years?
I did have a few though. But yeah, he looked good. There's a new Ryan Williams in town. Malachi Tony, Kadarius Tony's little brother. He's 17. He looked insane. Now I still don't think. I was also pissed about this game because it was my last chance to win my money back from the weekend, and I bet on Notre Dame. I still don't think Carson Beck looked that good. I think his receivers made him look better than he was. I know two. Did you see that insane C.J. Daniels catch?
Yeah, that was
one.
insane.
And then the other one where Malachi Tony came back to. I guess that kind of was a good throw, but he came back to the ball out of nowhere and caught it, and I was like, that's not. And then I was just like that C.J. Daniels catch. I'm like, dude, 99% of the time, it's touching the receiver's fingertips, and that's not a touchdown.
It was just some good football.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He could have thrown some better balls, but I mean, like we said, it was week 1. The Notre Dame quarterback, he didn't look too exciting or promising either. So it's not like it's not like it felt like Carson Beck was truly just getting carried by his team. I mean, like we said last week, sometimes you just have to steer the Lamborghini. You don't even have to put your foot on the gas. You just have to steer it.
Did you see his post-game interview where he was like, the last 8 months been so hard, man?
Probably. I mean, he got exposed for cheating on his girlfriend. And then he was already getting dog-walked when he left Georgia.
How hard can it be?
Then his car got stolen.
Dating a Cavender.
They found his house and stole his car.
Oh, his Lamborghini got stolen. Dating a Cavender, driving a Lamborghini, making $4 million in Miami.
He hadn't even played a snap yet. People are already stealing his car.
Good.
This guy probably helped.
Yeah, I don't like him, but I mean Miami looked good. We'll see. What's their schedule like? Do they
Miami.
I know you said they don't play.
They play Florida State. We said. I think that
Yeah,
we
they
think that
don't
was
play
it.
Clemson. I mean, they might have a dog walk in the ACC.
Did you know that Hard Rock Stadium is 21 miles from
Yeah.
campus?
Yes, dude.
21
Yeah,
miles.
they have to drive like 40 minutes.
It's a long booze cruise.
Yeah.
No, okay, 40 minutes. That's not 40 minutes in Miami. That's like an hour and a half drive. I feel like every road in Florida, any popular road that you're going to take to get somewhere, it's a 2-lane. And there's always like some dude on the side of the road. They're like drilling a hole or something. Florida, like actually trying to get somewhere where you need to go, one of the worst.
It's only a 25-minute drive.
I'm just saying with traffic.
I mean, on a game day, yeah. Like, there's probably no way it's that quick, but yeah, I couldn't imagine. They were packed out too. They were hyped.
They play Florida and Florida State back-to-back weeks, but the rest of their schedules I can't remember pretty much.
Yeah, so they'll probably be in there with either Clemson or Florida State. I would say whoever wins between Clemson and Florida State plays Miami in the ACC.
All right, we marked that down.
Where
do you... I don't know if you have to blur this one out. Do you think there was more coke inside of Michael Irvin's body on the sideline, or do you think there was more coke throughout the entirety of the stadium? Did you see him on the sideline?
Yeah, he was tweaking out.
But every game.
Yeah, he's insane.
And then, third question, is Miami providing Michael Irvin with a room to get pregame fired up?
Yeah, I think he has whatever he wants down there.
You think he just makes a phone call and he's like, hey, like, get my game day set up?
Yeah, and he donates to him, I'm sure, right? I'm sure he gets whatever he wants.
They don't have a mascot. It's literally him. Well, they do have a goofy mascot, but anytime it's like a big third down, it's Michael Irvin on the sideline, and he's like...
Dude, he acted like they won the Natty after the game.
He acts like that on third down, though. Dude, they're running out, and he's like... He's like the official team mascot in my mind. Yeah. I'll never forget that one game when they had him in the 4 downward dog. It was the last play of the game against somebody. You need to get an editor so you can edit the picture in. But he's literally like in a downward dog position. I mean,
was this recently?
I think it was last year. It was like on a big game last year. But it's one of my most favorite pictures. I mean, that's just someone that cares. That's all you want from your alumni, someone that cares. Michael Irvin, like, they have a get... Dude, turn it around.
I'll throw it on the...
Dude, they have a get back guy just for Michael Irvin on the sideline, dude.
I'll have to figure out how to throw it on the clip. That's crazy.
Dude, I mean, he's like on all fours, like growling at the field. And I mean, he's like a foot off the sideline. Yes, that's it. That's the
insane.
One. It was when they were game day. Dude, that's all you want is someone that cares.
Shout out Michael Irvin. That's crazy. I was not aware of that.
Dude, no, he's a freak on the sideline. It's hilarious. So that's why...
I mean, I wouldn't mind my school having a guy like that. That's awesome, bro.
Oh, never mind. It's cropped, and I thought they were up at 20, but they were down.
It was like third. It was like third. I think they came back and won the game. It was whenever Game Day went to Cal.
Oh, yeah. That was like the end of last year at some point. I remember that. I don't remember that part, though. That's
He said, that's my rally position.
That's all you want is someone that just bleeds for the program.
That's
all he needs is a sideline pass.
And he's there at away games, too. Doing that? That's awesome.
Oh, no, I love it.
Maybe I'll get me like a Michael Irvin Miami jersey or something.
It'll go hard. It'll go hard.
All right, let's move on to. I shouldn't have asked you this before the pod because I would have loved to see your reaction on the pod. But after week 1, SEC's leading rushers Jackson Arnold, y'all ran him out. Absolutely stunk it up last year in Norman. He looked pretty good. Looked pretty settled in Auburn last week. They played Baylor.
Yeah.
Literally just ran all over the place. Looked pretty good. Do we have faith that Jackson Arnold resurrects his career in Auburn?
He plays OU like week 4, I think. Week 4 or week 5. So that's what I'll be. I mean, no offense to Baylor, but I mean we were losing to them 20-3 and still came back. I mean we beaten OU's been there, seeing that. Like Baylor, like I'm not impressed. Not impressed with a quarterback running all over Baylor, but I was impressed by his rushing yards. I will say I did bet on him. Took his over. I hedged the Baylor bet because this is the moments we're getting closer to the game. I like, you know what, this is probably one of those games where Jack Arnold plays good and makes you eat your words. And he did. I mean, he played all right. But I don't know. Whenever he comes to town, I'll be waiting.
Yeah, that'll be fun. He looked good. I'll be keeping up with Auburn. I hope I'm not an OU fan, so I kind of hope he does well. Y'all are like,
I just hope he stays healthy for the OU game. So I just want him to play in the game. That's all I just want him to play.
yeah. So that's the game where you're like, is this guy gonna resurrect his career?
No, I'll just be hate watching. Like, to me, this is like when Kevin Durant came back to Oklahoma City the first game. Because, like, I mean, he was like our first $1 million football player.
Yeah.
That, like, was like public and like a recruit and like he.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I didn't like it. Felt like he scammed, pulled a little fast one on us.
There's a lot of that going on. Nico as well, except Nico got
Pulled
two.
a little Steve Ballmer, Kawhi Leonard on us. A little hush money under the table. A little something.
We'll have to talk about that.
For doing no work.
I want to talk about the 2023 class. All top 5 quarterbacks. This is one of the best quarterback classes in a long time. All 5 stars, high rated 5 stars. Could have gone wherever they want. Arch Manning, Nico, Dante Moore, Malachi Nelson, Jackson Arnold. As of last year, they probably all did not look good except Arch because everybody thought he was insane. Now, hearing that now, Malachi Nelson's at UTEP. Obviously, Jackson Arnold we just talked about. He's at Auburn after a terrible year at OU. Dante Moore went to UCLA, I believe. Now he's at Oregon. He looked good against nobody. Nico's trash. Arch Manning, some of y'all might think he's trash. Arch is obviously the best one here. Out of these 5 quarterbacks, who fares out the best, who has the longest NFL career? I think there's really only 2 on here that are going to make the league.
I was gonna say making the league is only one of those dudes were listed in the preseason top 50 of quarterbacks, I believe.
Yeah.
Not sure if Dante Moore was.
I was going to say Arch and Dante Moore, possibly, depending on how good he is for Oregon. But that's crazy that 5 dudes like that. This is going into their 3rd year. Debated that before the pod. Going into the 3rd year, and we've already got 3 of them that probably his career is over.
I mean, it just goes to show that like stars don't matter.
Yeah.
And I guess just paying the coolest guy doesn't always work out.
I think Nico is the first case of NIL gone wrong. Maybe not for him, but money wise at least. But for his career, he took a 2-year, $4 million deal to go to Tennessee. Left after the first year, getting $2 million. Went to a way worse situation, and I don't even see how he makes the league now. You said you think there's still a chance. Was that you? I think you did.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's over for Nico. I think out of everyone on that list, he definitely has. I would say he's probably second NFL potential. I would say. Out of talking about being NFL guys, Jackson Arnold, no. Like, I'm sorry, he's written off for me. He just, I mean, unless he develops into an excellent passer.
Yeah.
Which didn't really see it all last season. Didn't really see too much of him passing against Baylor. Oh, I always forget his name. The weirdo guy. Malachi Nelson?
He's done. He's at UTEP.
Yeah, he's over.
Written off. Dante Moore, I think he's solid. I think he'll probably play 2 years at Oregon and then go to the draft if he's good enough. But
he's a redshirt sophomore?
Yeah.
So he has to stay 1 year. I don't know, though. I mean, if... Like, Bo Nix kind of proved, hang out, stay as long as you want.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
I'm a fan of quarterbacks that aren't, like in the Cam Ward such, like playing out all 5 years. Like, dude, especially if you're getting paid in college now.
Yeah. We talked about this last pod. Anthony Richardson should have been. Why did he not stay? Should have been one of those guys that stayed another year.
I mean, that would have. You want to talk about the butterfly effect from that? I mean, Florida would be a completely different program if they were able to keep Anthony Richardson. And DJ Lagway would have been able to redshirt 1 year, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
So then they have to burn a year because they were gonna play that other kid.
Graham Mertz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then his leg snapped in half. He got drafted. I don't know if he made a 53 man, but he got drafted.
No,
An
I did
NFL
not
team
know that.
drafted Graham Mertz.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I don't. Anthony Richardson staying 1 more year. DJ Lagway could have stayed, hung out for a year.
No, DJ Lagway was actually a true freshman last year, so it wouldn't have even affected him. Because last year was
Was it last year's Anthony Richardson's
second year.
Is his second? He's been in the.
This is his third year. He's going on his third year.
But he's only 23.
Yeah.
Like the NFL, it's not like the NBA where you can.
Yeah,
Keep
just go
some
out as soon as you
guy.
can. Yeah.
I mean, unless the team really loves you and you can get very lucky and be like Jordan Love, and I mean literally ride the pine for about 3 to 4 years. I don't know, especially if there's someone as bad as the Colts. It's not like he's hanging out behind Aaron Rodgers. It's Daniel freaking Jones.
Yeah.
It's Daniel freaking Jones.
We'll see what happens to them. I actually have a clip from last pod that I still need to post.
We need to
when
make
talked
NFL
about-
predictions.
Do we?
It's
Did we
this
not? Did we
week.
not do that? Oh yeah, we do. Jace, how long have we been recording?
37 minutes.
Okay, we got time. All right.
That's it.
All right, let's go through our games this week. I honestly,
Are these your
There's
picks
no-
or just
yeah, we can do our locks real quick for college. There's no good games this week, college football wise. Outside of 2, OU Michigan is the only.
Iowa State.
so
Yeah.
Iowa State and then Kansas and Missouri. It's a border battle, so. But I mean, there's probably 3 notable games, I would say.
Yeah. What's the line on OU now?
4.5.
5.5.
It's jumped back up to
5.5.
So I told you it's getting high. So what I think is going to happen is they're going to crowd all the money to OU side, and then 30 minutes before kickoff, major money is going to get put out on Michigan.
I wrote these notes at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which at this time was 4 hours ago. And I wrote down OU minus 2.5. For it to jump that much in that short amount of time is insane. I was gonna bet OU 2.5. I'm not betting on it now. I'm staying away from it.
You're scared?
I am scared. Now I'll give you. I got 4 locks. I'll give them to you real quick.
4
Actually,
locks.
before we get into that, let's just go with predictions for the Michigan OU game. What do you think is going to happen? College game day. OU might feel like they're back because their transfer quarterback just threw for 400 yards and looked good against.
We're always back. We don't have down years. But no, I think everyone's fired up. Everyone's feeling good. It's nice to see a quarterback that and not everyone just worried. It's a nice, comfortable feeling that we're back in. The run game was absolutely terrible against Illinois State. Illinois State had more 20-yard rushes than we did, and I don't know if we had 1. They had 5.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really worried about if we can't move the ball against Illinois State, how are we going to move the ball against Michigan? But I do think that Michigan's skill players, both sides of the ball, inferior to ours. I feel that we could route any of their guys up, but it's whether or not we're going to give John Mateer the time to throw the ball. But also the other thing is Bryce Underwood the guy? He looked real good his first game.
I mean, I think he better be. I don't think they have another option.
No, they don't have really any depth at quarterback. But I don't think that, like, I'm not really too scared of, like, their wide receivers, like our DBs getting burnt. But I'm worried about. Honestly, I want them to run the ball against us.
Yeah.
Because I feel that we're better prepared to stop the run. So I'd rather see him chew the clock and try to run it down our throat. But I don't know. I'm feeling OU heavy in this one. I feel good. I feel real good.
You taking it at 5.5?
Dude, I'll take it at. Well, the most I would take it at. Probably 8.5. I would go OU by 9. I would go OU by 9.
Okay, score prediction right now. What you got?
Oh, right now, I mean, I would like it to be 27-13. 2 field goals, 3 tutties. Because what I think we're gonna get one of those like Sooner Magic. Like, I think we'll get a pick 6 or some sort of special teams. We're gonna get a touchdown that we shouldn't get.
Okay.
Because that's all you need to win games. But I don't know. I think we'll see a little rookie mistake. Maybe we'll cough up the football to us. But the more times that they run Bryce Underwood and the more times we can touch them, I think it'll be better for us. The place is going to be rocking.
Stadium pulse high.
Yeah. I'm glad that it's not 100 degrees. I saw a lot of people saying, like, oh, like, this only helps Michigan. Well, I don't want John Mateer out there that was just playing at freaking Washington State playing in 100-degree weather either.
Hey, that weather, 74 on Saturday.
It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Have they announced a game day picker yet? Do we know who the game day picker is?
Probably not. Probably won't know till like tomorrow or Friday.
I want it. It needs to be Trey freaking Young. They didn't get Trey Young out there. I'd be okay with Shea. I'd be okay with that. I don't love it. I want big game Bob Stoops. But I think the game and the world needs to know about Patty freaking Gasso, the greatest softball coach.
She's been the picker before, right?
I don't believe so.
I think she has. Last year
I don't think it was.
Well, no,
I think they had her on the Pat Mack show.
Yeah, that
when
might be what it is.
when we had game day, she was on the Pat Mack show.
Because Blake Shelton was the picker.
Yeah, and he doesn't even live here.
Yeah.
He was like, they like videoed him one time. He's like, oh, my farm in Alabama. Like, this dude doesn't even recognize us. But no, I hope it's someone cool. Because they did goof it up last year. A lot of people were pissed.
I actually think it might be Trae Young because I saw something that he's gonna be. I don't know if it was this weekend. He has like a camp here or something.
Pickleball this weekend. He's sponsoring a huge pickleball tournament. He's in town this weekend.
Yeah, he probably will be the picker then.
But so is like Gerald McCoy. You know who that is?
Yeah, but
Gerald McCoy he's a great ambassador for the team.
The fan, I think the
more
viewers
people
want
would
Trae
know
Young.
Trae Young.
Yeah.
Gerald McCoy would mean more to the program. I mean, the people that watch football, they would know who he is.
All right, is there any other games that we should predict before I get to my locks? Oklahoma State at Oregon. What's going to happen there? Oklahoma State got their backup quarterback starting.
Yeah, but I think the Oklahoma State fans secretly wanted this to be the quarterback. I mean, this kid's been on campus 3 years now. And Haas Haney, have you seen the way his name's spelled?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have ever guessed that's how you say Haas Haney. It literally looks like his parents hit H on the keyboard and then dragged their hand across it for the first and last name. Try to spell Haas Haney right now. Bet you can't. Bet you can't find Haas Haney. But I was a little bit high on OSU earlier in the week, meaning like 4 hours ago. I was high on OSU.
Line is 29.5 as we speak.
It's a lot of points. It was the same line that Oregon got for Montana State, who they played last week, and they beat the piss out of them. So I don't know if that's more of a shot at Oklahoma State or if that's giving credit to Montana State.
That is kind of crazy because, like, I would hope Oklahoma State would beat Montana State.
Right.
So, I mean, maybe it's too high, but I think Oregon's getting up by like.
I would take a first half line of whatever the spread Oregon is at half.
Yeah,
I would take that.
I think as long as
it won't be as high. I don't know if OSU scores a touchdown the first.
Does
half.
Dan Lanning like get conservative if he's up a bunch?
Has Dan Lanning ever really been like whooping a respectable team like that. Like, it's
I'm
not like
sure.
you're beating the piss out of Montana State. You're like, dude, who cares? But, like, does Dan Lanning, does he blow? I mean, because the only thing I can think of is him getting blown out by Ohio freaking State in the playoff. In fact, getting embarrassed on national TV.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Oregon, will you look and see in the past, like, 2 or 3 years if Oregon's blown out a respectable team? And don't give me freaking Indiana or something weak like that.
Indiana was nice last year.
In the Big Ten, playing Norfolk State,
Yeah.
Piedmont High School, Mustang High School, and Bixby as their non-conference.
Hey, Bixby's #1 in the country in high school right now.
Well, they've also won 7 straight. I don't even
Yeah.
6A2 championships. I think they just breed football players.
They've had a couple big wins against, I guess, in my respect, like UCLA, Michigan. They beat by 3 touchdowns. But I don't see anything where like they really took someone to tap.
So is 29.5 too much?
Was that Michigan last year too?
Maybe 29.5 is too much. Maybe Dan Lanning's not going to put up 60 on him.
That's what I'm like. I don't.
Maybe
I just
he
don't
gets
know if
up
he's
like
that type of guy.
He'll get up like 38, 7.5, and then they'll end up scoring like 48. But
I could see a sneaky backdoor cover by the Cowboys. 'Cause that's all at this point OSU fans want to see happen is a cover. They're like, at least don't get blown out, dude. At least don't lose by more than 4 freaking touchdowns. But I don't know if OSU can score 24 points.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not betting on that game. After talking about it, I'm not betting on that game. All right,
It's one of my locks of the week.
all right. Let me get into mine. I got, and honestly, this is like no research being done. I literally just saw these and looked at the
No,
lines.
you can't say that after an O for showing.
Well, it's just like my ball knowledge. That's all. You can't judge me off week
No, you
one.
can't say that. People aren't.
No, don't
This
judge
guy
me
has
off
a
week
lot of
one.
ball knowledge.
Locks of the week. I got number 20 Ole Miss going to Kentucky. They're favored by 10.5. I think they cover. Kentucky did not look that good against Toledo. We talked about that game last week.
That was awful.
Trap game. Kentucky's not good.
That was awful.
Ole Miss covers. Iowa at number 16 Iowa State. Iowa State's favored by 3.5. I'm taking that as well. I know Iowa is known for their defense, but I don't think they can score points, and I think Iowa State can win by a touchdown. Baylor at number 17 SMU. SMU's favored by 2.5. I think SMU is better than that. I think they're. I don't really know how good Baylor is, but I don't think Auburn's that good, and they let them beat them. I think
Let him beat him.
I think SMU wins by more than 2.5. And then I got number 12 Arizona State at Mississippi State. They're only favored by 6.5. Mississippi State is absolutely awful. They got your boy Jeff Levy over there.
This is not my boy.
Arizona State is going to beat them by at least 10. Those are my locks of the week. What you got?
So I started off OU Michigan. I like OU 4.5. Like I said, I would take it all the way up to a touchdown. Josh McCown's son, UTSA versus Texas State. Like UTSA 4.5 against the spread there. I picked Oregon 28.5. I actually have the whole slip in. I bet the slip right now. I think
Okay.
Oregon's probably going to walk them. Really, the only thing I'd be worried about is a backdoor cover, some sneaky garbage time touchdown, but not too worried about that. The border battle between Kansas and Missouri. I don't think Jalen Daniels is all that special, so I took Missouri 6.5, and they're at home.
I'm taking that as
Rivalry
well.
game. Then one that could be a little sleeper, Virginia at NC State. Took Virginia plus 2.5. I don't think the NC State's very good. Virginia, they have a couple dudes over there. They have a wide receiver that also returns kicks. Stud.
If you know, you know. They got Jaden Thomas. Jace.
Jane Tom, who's that?
Just continue.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, no, Cam Ross is the name from Virginia. It's a stud.
Who's this guy?
He can do it all. Returns punts, catches touchdowns. It's a cool guy. So I'm taking Virginia plus 2.5 on the
Okay.
road at NC State. It's a 5-leg parlay. plus 2,000 odds. You could turn right now 50 cents into $10 using
That's right.
Fliff,
That's right. It.
not an ad.
Alrighty. That's everything college football. Let's talk about NFL a little bit. I wrote nothing down for NFL.
Let's give
Getting into week 1. Where do we start?
First of all, my Vikings. A lot of people are not giving us enough respect in the division. Oh, the Packers got Micah Parsons. Oh, the Lions. The Lions my entire life have been the worst team of all time, and they still are. Dan Campbell, screamer. Not a coacher, not a teacher. Ben Johnson's gone. Going to get exposed. Micah Parsons. Dude's back doesn't even work. Not worried about someone that can't walk. So, it's our division to win. I've heard a lot of people like, oh, they're going to go third. Like, oh, the Bears might even have a good year. The Bears? Caleb Williams?
I wouldn't
No.
sleep. I wouldn't sleep.
I'm snoozing. I'm snoozing through. The house could be on fire. Not waking. It's our division to lose. We're going to dog walk the division.
Put some money on it.
I take my teams every year to win their respective championships. So, done. Division and the championship. Like whatever the Super Bowl is. But yeah, I don't like all the disrespect we're taking. I don't care if J.J. McCarthy might be a handoff merchant. Good. That's what Jared Goff is. Glorified handoff merchant. But because he's in
Ooh.
Detroit and the team used to suck.
That's a bad comparison.
Jared Goff handoff merchant?
Jared Goff can sling it around a little bit.
Well, we're going to find out this year. No Ben Johnson. We're going to see what the Lions are made out of. We're going to see, is he going back to Rams version with Sean McVay, offensive allegedly guru? 3 points in the Super Bowl? I'm not worried about Jared Goofball.
All right.
Not worried about the shitty city of
So
Detroit.
you're all in on Vikings winning the division with
Yes.
J.J. McCarthy.
Yes.
Sorry, who's the backup?
Not worried.
What happens if his other knee goes out? Who's the backup?
Kevin O'Connell. Player coach.
I'm fading
No,
that.
we actually... I might be mistaken, but it's like Sam Howell or I think we just traded away Sam Howell. Oh, it's someone though, because we had a career backup. I hated the dude Nick Mullins, and everyone did. The Nick Mullins hate got so bad, his wife disabled her Instagram comments.
I think it's Carson Wentz,
that sounds correct. Yeah, Carl.
newly acquired. He might be better than J.J. McCarthy.
No, dude, you have Justin frickin' Jefferson.
What does that
Hawkinson.
mean if you can't throw the ball to him? What does that mean?
He can though.
We'll see.
He tore his freaking meniscus. He would have played last year. Sam Darnold needs to be thanking the turf in Minneapolis that tore J.J. McCarthy's meniscus, because that got him a payday in Seattle.
No shot he would have started. You really think he would? Actually, he probably would.
Midway through the season, absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of pressure got taken off of Sam Darnold, so then he just went out there and played carefree football. He's on his 1-year deal. He's like,
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson is down there somewhere. But we're going to win the division. I like us to win. I don't like us to win the NFC. I'd be lying straight to y'all. I think the Eagles, we'll probably see another Eagles, and I kind of like the Bills or the Ravens in the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't think the Chiefs are going to...
I feel like the Ravens are, like, when are they just going to do it? Like,
Right.
Like, when are they just going to do it?
Everyone, every year, they're always like, oh, like Lamar. Like, this is the year. How many MVPs does he have? 2?
I think he's got 2, yeah. But,
Would
it's also like that for the Bills. Like, when are they just going to get there?
Would that put either of the quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame, in your opinion, if they get a Super Bowl? Josh or Lamar, because they both have 2 MVPs? Or Josh have 1? He just got his first?
Yeah.
Well, because they gifted it to him.
I would say I'd say Lamar's a Hall of Famer.
Lamar's
Yeah.
a Hall of Famer if he gets a ring?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Josh Allen would be off of the ring, but I think
He'd be
ultimately
close?
Would be. Yeah.
They've never won a Super Bowl, have they, Buffalo?
I know they lost 4 straight in like the 90s.
I think they're like my Vikings. I don't think they've ever... I think like there's over 10 teams that haven't won a Super Bowl ever.
Yeah.
There's not many MVPs that didn't make
Interesting.
The only
Maybe Lamar's a Hall of Famer as is.
Right? It's gift wrapped.
the best one, probably Sean Alexander or Joe Theismann, which I feel like they both just had like crazy years and then were okay for the rest of their career. But
Yeah.
everybody else is like either not eligible yet or just weren't that good. But
I think maybe Lamar's a Hall of Famer right now. Then I don't know. A ring, yes, for sure.
Did you draft Lamar in any of your leagues?
I don't draft quarterbacks until the end, so no,
So what do you have, like C.J. Stroud as your quarterback?
not even.
Worse?
Yeah, like
Quinn Ewers?
like, Jace, who did I get last night? In our draft, I got some terrible.
I took
bums.
Kyler.
I think I got.
I took Kyler.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's my starter.
Oh, wait till his bones break week 4.
And then one of my other leagues, I waited, and then I accidentally. I should have taken Stroud. I didn't have a quarterback, and I took Jerome Ford, not paying attention.
Yeah, that's good.
So then I
Jerome
settled
Ford.
for Trevor Lawrence in that league. I'm gonna be hitting the waivers
I was like, it sounds like
or
you
making
have
some trades.
2 potential non-finishing the season.
Maybe
on
Cam
the
Ward
field
will pop off
quarterbacks.
for my Tennessee Titans. Honestly, where I'm at in fantasy, if I can get 15 to 17 points a game from my quarterback, I'm happy. I'm deep. I got good players, but quarterback very lackluster. If I can get 15 points, I'm satisfied.
So what is your give us a real quick like fantasy draft strategy for you? Like, do you go by position? Do you just go by like best available player? And do you care about like the team, like the player fit with the team? And like, do you ever look at like scheduling?
No, I don't care about schedule. It's a mix of best available and by position. Although last night I accidentally drafted like 5 running backs in a row.
There we go.
But for the most part, depending on where you're picking in the first round, it's usually best available. And then, let's say next pick, let's say I got, like a running back first pick, and then I'll go receiver, unless there's somebody that shouldn't be there that I need to take. But I usually alternate. If there's a good tight end that I think I'm getting value on as far as like Brock Bowers or Trey McBride, I'll take him. But usually I'm waiting later.
Dude, there was a player last night I was stoked to draft.
Well, there's a couple not smart fellas in our league. I think Jace got Christian McCaffrey at like pick 9 or something.
He was on my do not draft list.
Yeah, he is mine too, but that late?
I didn't want him, but
At, are you?
I guess because you would turn around and snaked it at like 4 or
Like-
2.
Are you?
my other option was like not even Puka. I take it.
Yeah, like that late. I would never
That's
want to
fair.
draft McCaffrey, but
Raw, I think was another.
yeah, yeah. That
I could have passed on this.
Who did I take that I was stoked to fire or to get?
was this an auto draft pick or was this?
Mm-mm. It was one of like the 3 picks I actually made last night. Oh, Jacoby Myers.
Is he even
high on
gonna?
Jacoby
Where's he
Myers.
gonna play? He requested a trade. Is he gonna play for the Raiders?
Yeah, I mean you can request a trade. Great, you still sign the contract. Like sucks for you. Oh, boo-hoo. Like, that's if I'm Mark Davis. Literally boo-hoo. Sit out then. Like forfeit all that money. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll not pay someone. But no, I think Geno Smith's gonna have to throw to him.
Geno Smith is my backup in one of my leagues also. So
I think Geno Smith is a sleeper fantasy quarterback. I don't think the Raiders are going to do good, but I think stats wise they're going to be behind in a lot of games, and he can move the ball down the field.
yeah.
He's a good quarterback. It's just like who was it last year? There was just a garbage time warrior. I can't remember who. Maybe Bo Nix. Because like they would just get behind, and then they would have to open it up, and then that's when they started just throwing it 80 yards on the field to Marvin Mims.
Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah, Kirk Cousins, garbage time demon.
Yeah. All right, you got any NFL hot takes for the season? This is a big topic of discussion. I know we talked about it. I think we talked about this on the Scratched episode. A lot of different opinions on Justin Fields this year. Jace, are you a believer for real?
You're a believer?
I think Jace is a Fields believer.
The Jets, baby.
I took him in both my
What do you think about Justin Fields this year? Is he going to settle in and find a home? Is it going to be? I think you said one team away from being
I
the
think
guy.
I think he's close. To me, I'm looking at him like the Baker Mayfield type, like stud in college. Obviously Baker can't scramble as well as him. I don't know. My thing with Justin Fields is, I guess, like, I've never seen him stand in the pocket long enough or actually just throw the ball through a defense. Like, at least in the Big 12, you knew Baker Mayfield could give you 400 passing yards if you needed it.
Yeah.
I don't know if Justin Fields can give you 300 passing yards if you need it. I could see a lot of, like, 20-yard scrambles, 20 yards. But, like, I mean, that's great. That's awesome. Like high on him, his season, like stats wise, I think he'll put up good numbers. But like as far as like leading the team to victories, no.
It's valid.
Plus, and they're in the division with the Bills and Dolphins.
Yeah.
And who's the last team in there?
I think they'll be the worst team.
I was gonna say I'm probably higher on the Patriots this year.
Drake May. I like Drake May. I think I did not like him coming out, but I think he'll be solid now. By the way, I saw today that Travion Henderson was listed as RB3, and people were picking him in fantasy as if he was going to be the RB1. So I got monitoring too.
Yeah, dude, he was returning freaking kicks in the preseason game. Are people? I'm sorry, but if you drafted Trayvon Henderson, you're high. You're stupid. That's why you drafted him, dude. He's returning kicks in the preseason. Really? No, I thought that
Should
one.
be a disappointment.
That's why I don't draft. I try not to draft rookies, and I auto drafted a freaking rookie running back, dude, in like the third round. I get back on my phone. I'm like, Marion Hampton. What are we getting? 2K generated players now? I thought I got scammed. I'm like, bro, someone took my ESPN login and scammed me. Marion Hampton. I'm sure there were 100 other players, 1,000 that I could have named.
We might go back on this clip in 10 weeks, and you're like,
Oh,
Marion Hampton.
That's only good for me. I mean, it helps my fantasy team. But right now, my running back one is some dude I didn't know existed until I'm like, who'd I get? Oh, Hampton. Who is that? I thought like I had a glitch or something. Like I was on like my baseball team. I'm like, dude, like no way. The Chargers, and they got Najee Harris with one eyeball.
Yeah.
Is he even gonna? I don't even know if my guy's a starter.
I think Hampton's going to start.
He's listed as a starter.
He better be. I got auto draft for the third round. I'll be pissed. I just can't believe that. I mean, there's 12 teams in that league. So
Yeah.
at some point they thought he was the top 36 player in the NFL. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Dude that's never played it down. They're like, you.
Okay, give me an NFL hot take. Something that, might get some TikTok warriors raging.
There will be a little reception for the Swifts at halftime if the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. I see a little like Taylor Swift comes down and Travis Kelce comes out of the locker room. See something like that.
I wouldn't even be surprised.
The people would lose their fucking minds.
Is there a line for Week 1 Chiefs Chargers? How many like can I bet on like Kalshi or something?
Is that game in LA, by the way?
Or
Or is that a home game?
Is there a?
I feel like it's better for Taylor Swift.
It's in No, it's in Sao Paulo.
Oh, that's right. It's in Brazil. She's not traveling out there.
You don't think so?
They would take her off to the favela. No.
Is there a line on how many times Taylor Swift's name will be mentioned? And if so, can I bet on it?
My thing is how many times do you see the actual picture get put on the broadcast of the proposal? Like how many times do they take your focus away from a football game being played in Brazil? How many times they could have been like, "Hey guys, you know this is really cool in Brazil. Like here's the Jesus statue." But no, do you see these two got married?
I'd say
4.5?
I'd give it like one time a quarter.
That's a lot.
I was gonna say 3.
I'd
I
say
guess if you
like
count pregame,
I'd say
like
like
that hour countdown, because since it's a primetime game,
If you count pregame, I would go.
I'd say between pregame, halftime, like off the commercial break, coming back into it.
they might have a 15-minute long segment. Like it might be a commercial to commercial segment, and like Mama Kelsey might get on TV. And like Mama Kelsey, I don't know if she's going to Brazil. Brazil's a scary place. I can't believe out of all the places we're playing NFL games, we're going to Brazil.
They did Mexico. Didn't they do Mexico recently?
Yeah, they did Mexico City, but I'd rather go to Mexico City than Brazil.
Yeah. I don't know.
They like genuinely enjoy heavy metal. Like that's like a countrywide. Did you listen to the new Slipknot? No, dude. No. No. But it's big down there. They just scare me. I'm scared to go to Brazil. I don't ever want to go there. It's not a place for me.
All right, give me a football hot take now.
Football hot take.
Actually, no, I think I have
The Chiefs
one.
will not win the division. I think the Broncos are going to win the division.
Really?
I
Broncos.
actually am a firm believer. I was even talking mess in the group chat to Kobe. But I think Bo Nix takes a huge step up. I think the Broncos are fit. I mean, they probably have, like, depth-wise, like, they don't have, superstars at any position, but they have very good players at, I would say, almost every single position.
I don't hate it.
They don't have too many
Surtain-
holes.
Pass Surtain, Depoy. You see the gold patches they get now?
Yeah.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Depoy, and MVP, I think.
So I'm a big fan of the patches. Like, whenever I first started noticing the Walter Payton ones, I was
Yeah.
like, why don't you just put, like last year's awards on the patch?
Do you think I'm kind of debating if I think that Bryce Young is gonna have a breakout year because I don't hate the idea of it.
Do you think they can win the division?
I don't think they'll be better than the Bucks.
Who do you think's going to win that division, by the way, the division of mediocrity? Who do you think's going to
the
be
Bucks.
more 500?
The Bucks.
At 8-7? The one at 8-7?
Yeah.
The tiebreaker over
Saints
like,
are
the
gonna
Falcons?
suck. They got Rattler as their starter.
Whoa.
Falcons.
Spencer Rattler's amazing.
We'll see about Michael Penix, and then Panthers. But Bucks. I think Bucks win the division.
So you are high on Bryce
And-
Young?
Yeah, but not enough that I'm gonna be like they're gonna win the division. I think I'll have a good year, like what he did the last 6 weeks of the season last year. I think that he can put it together for a whole year.
Do they keep the same coach? Like they didn't hire anyone new. Like they didn't make any big
No.
moves. I
No,
mean,
I
like
think so.
like meaning like people left. So they brought back Hunter Renfro. He missed 10
Yeah.
calls because his daughter was watching Bluey.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. They have that kid that you can't understand. He talks like the
Xavier
special
Legette?
teams coach from Waterboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just take the raccoon and you skill it and you throw it on the ground.
Xavier Legette. Yeah.
Like Cajun County finest.
I want to know your non-biased like opinion on how you think the Bears will be.
The Bears? Last in the division, like truly.
Who's in that division? Vikings, Bears, who else?
Lions, Packers. Like the best teams in the NFL. We're all in one division. And then the Bears.
Yeah.
So at best, they're 500. I mean, a perfect season for them, 500. They're going to...
that's a tough division.
Best case scenario, they go 500 against the rest of the division. They win their home games. They lose the away games.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not
a-
very good.
Yeah, that's a tough. I need to learn NFL divisions. That's the one. Like, I don't know if you.
If
ask
the
me-
Vikings weren't... Once I start naming teams, I can name the rest of the division. But, like,
the only division I can name is like the NFC East.
bruh, whoever's in the Colts division, Colts, Titans...
Jags, Texans.
Because that division's ass. That's why you don't know. I think the Texans have won it like 4 years in a row.
Cam Ward's here.
I think Jags won 1 year because the year they went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah.
With yeah.
Yeah, that whole division.
All right.
Bad.
I think everyone's under 500 this year.
Ooh, Texans really?
They didn't look good last year.
No, the whole division. You can't be under 500 in the division, right?
I think it's possible.
Oh, the 1 year that Cowboys someone in that division, the NFC East, made it. You know, the NFC East has never had. I think, yeah, since like 2004.
Who's winning it this year? Eagles.
You would think so. What do you
Hey,
say?
that's not. I
Commanders.
mean, that's not a crazy thing to
No,
say.
it's not. I think a
Does
lot of
Jaden
it.
Daniels get better than what he was last year?
I think it's just, can you get your veterans that you glued together last year can you glue them again together? Like, can you get the same production out of Zach Ertz again? Can you get the same production out of Bobby Wags?
I think they got an upgrade in running back. They got some rookie that. Yeah.
No, the McCroskey guy or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
The running back 3.
No, is he not the starter?
He was listed as the running back 4.
To
Yeah, dude.
Who's their starter?
All these goons were.
No
yeah, Eckler's
way.
starting.
Eckler's trash.
Chris Rodriguez, I think, is 3rd.
Why is this dude going so high in fantasy drafts? Like, he's going to be splitting carries.
It's a bad running back room. Jeremy McNichols and Chris Rodriguez.
Wow, that's crazy that he's running back 4.
I think most people think he's going to be like Brian Thomas.
Interesting.
Like a sleeper.
Well, yeah, they suck at running back. Eckler's not good anymore, but
Dude, he saved my season last year. He was a goal line goon.
on the Chargers, he was a fantasy beast. I had him like 4 years ago. Hopefully, I did not just mess something up.
No more audio.
Is there anything else NFL we need to talk about? Is there any? What are like the biggest games? Like Lions, Packers, Ravens, Bills.
So there's big games. I mean, the one Thursday night's big, I'd say. Divisional game.
Cowboys, Eagles.
Yeah. Banner night. Even though allegedly Nick Sirianni's going to have the boys in the locker room watching Shane Gillis videos.
Oh, Baltimore, Buffalo, Sunday night game.
I think that's definitely the game of the week.
My Vikings are the Monday night prime time against Caleb Williams.
NFL spreads are so crazy. Like, there's nothing. Well, Denver's favored by 8.5 against the Titans, but there's most of them are like 2 and 1.5.
Well, it's week 1, and it's a lot of division games, so I mean they're gonna be, or at least if they're not division, they're like teams you're gonna see in the playoffs. I thought the first week slate was pretty good. Not too many.
Ravens, Bills week. Was it last year that week 1 Isaiah Likely went like insane?
Mm-hmm.
Were they playing the Bills, or was it somebody else? I don't remember. I just remember watching that game.
I thought it was a weird game. Yeah.
It was a big game, like 2 good teams.
All right, let's make our picks for Cowboys Eagles. Like, that's nobody's picking Cowboys.
I was
Let's
gonna
just skip
say
that. I mean, the best game, Steelers Jets, is kind of interesting. Interested to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crapshoot. That game is gonna be so bad to watch. I feel so sorry for my friend Grant Bethel. That's gonna sit through that and
And
try
watch
to be
Justin Fields
optimistic.
carve them up.
I was going to say, it's like they basically
Just traded quarterbacks.
for Raptors.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
such an odd.
That is crazy. Interesting. Who's the? Why am I blanking? Who's the Giants quarterback? Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
They play the Commanders.
Washington should cover that. 6.
Yeah.
I don't know. Broncos and Titans, that'll be a good game. At least like quarterback wise. Like,
I hope so.
I mean, I think the Broncos will eat them up. I don't know. Patrick Surtain's really good. Nick Manito off the edge. OU DNA stud. Marvin Mims, Cortland Sutton, and I forget they have J.K. Dobbins to go along with the other guy. I always forget the other running back. Huh?
Yeah.
The rookie, basically rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it's good running back room to have like a certified back and like a rookie that you want
I think
to
we
mix in
talked
there.
about them a couple, maybe last part of the part before. Broncos are solid.
I like their team a lot. I like the Broncos. I think they're gonna win the division. I mean, because I think the Chiefs are gonna go into this year thinking all we have to do is get in.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're worried about, because I think they know this is kind of like the last year with like Travis, and then you can start opening it up and start actually playing real football again.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Patrick. I feel like Travis Kelce is holding him hostage in this like room of I can't get down the field and run cool routes, but I can just stand here in the middle of the field and you can dink me for 6 yards every time. I mean, you watch Patrick. You've seen some
Yeah.
highlights of him at Texas Tech.
Yeah.
What they're doing now, you don't think he's a little bit bored sometimes? He's like,
Dude,
Coach, like,
the best culturable game I ever watched was Texas Tech and OU.
it was like 70-60.
That game was insane. All right, Ravens Bills. Who you got? I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think I like their Buffalo's favored, but I think. I mean, it's just a toss-up. I'm just picking the Ravens. I have no reason behind it. I just think the Ravens are going to win.
I'm going the Bills. Love Josh Allen. He's a funny guy in interviews. Just got married. Was that this past off season? Love the movie Sinners. I like Buffalo wings, so I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills.
All right.
Bills by 1,000.
All fair reasons. Vikings are only favored by 1.5 against the Bears. What do you think?
Which is my dream.
You smashing it?
I think that game's in Chicago, no?
Yes.
Even better. That's what I was telling my brother. I was like, dude, I'd rather play Chicago when everyone has their hopes up, the stadium's packed, it's not freezing cold, and we just get to break their hearts. It's not the same whenever it's late December, the season's over, there's more Vikings fans in the stands, then it's just another home game for us. But I like ruining your division rival just right out the gate. Right out the gate. But no, I think, respectfully, I don't think they can hold our jockstrap. But I think we're going to hang it on them. J.J. McCarthy's probably going to go out there, 250, 3 tutties. You might see
insane.
a Justin Jefferson, like, fake pull the hammy gritty. Aaron Jones, probably going to see his sombrero hat after the game. It's going to be a great time in the Twin Cities.
So what's your score prediction? How much y'all win by?
100-0.
All right.
Well, I want Will Riker to kick some field goals because I love him. Greatest kicker in Alabama history. I think most.
He is the kicker who won Tennessee, the game that turned on our program. I love that guy. Anyways, continue.
Wait, he was the kicker that what?
He missed the field goal. And then,
when it got tipped or blocked or whatever?
yeah.
Well, he's great for us, so I love that guy. I'll go. I've been liking 27. I like 3 tutties. No, because we're going to score.
That's insane.
45-13.
That's
45-13.
insane.
Dude, we got to put some points up. We got to see what J.J. McCarthy can do.
You think he's going to put up 45 week 1?
Justin Jefferson gets a touchdown. Adam Thielen gets a touchdown. Aaron Jones is getting a touchdown.
You got T.J. Hawkinson?
No, I don't think we're going to throw it to him as much. We like Josh Oliver in the end zone. Josh Oliver, that one's going to be about plus 20,000 odds. It's like passing a Patrick Ricard, but they still love to do it. That's why I don't draft T.J. Hawkinson anymore, because he always gets overlooked in the red zone by our blocking tight end. And let's go defender, because everyone loved last year when I called it Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, that was
Interception.
insane.
That was pretty cool.
That was insane.
Josh Metellus interception, pick 6. So, yeah, I mean,
All
we're
right,
going to dog walk him.
Well, maybe you should just bet, like, a lot of money on
The
this
mortgage,
game. Yeah.
the house, the car, shoes off my feet.
Seem pretty confident.
It's going to be a big game Monday night. I've been waiting to see J.J. McCarthy play real football for a very long time. I was not hyped when we drafted him.
I'm excited for all of NFL. Monday night, it's the best time of year. Thursday night, Saturday, football, Sunday, Monday. Love to see it.
Who do you have winning the Super Bowl, real quick? If you had to pick one right now.
Bills.
Jace? Oh, we got to study long, study wrong. Bills. Okay, I like the Bills, but I don't want to. Packers.
Ooh.
Interesting. I'll ride with the Broncos. Sean Payton's been there. He's done that. Bo Nixon knows what he's doing. Enough. They got good home field advantage if they can win the division. No one wants to play in the snow. Unless you're from the snow.
All right, you guys should both bet on your picks then. Because you make some bread.
You know, bet on the Packers?
No, I don't know. That's just who I think NFC
because they're all beating each other, or because everyone's bad?
Kind of both, I guess. I think Eagles take a step back, and I think that's going to be the heavy favorite for the NFC. So I think Packers are going to sneak in.
Yeah, I think
I
it'll
don't
be
hate it.
hard to run
I
it
think it'll be
back.
somebody in that division. I think it'll be Packers, Lions, Vikings that make it out of the NFC. I think it'll be one of them two.
I don't hate it.
I like it. It's the best division in football. Real quick, the coaching stats of the Raiders. That division has Pete Carroll, Andy Reid. Who else is in there? Sean Payton, and Chargers. Jim Harbaugh. Is that not the best
that's
coaching
crazy.
division in football? That's 4 legends.
I think it's the most interesting for sure.
Yeah, someone brought that up the other day, and I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't.
There'll be some
never paid
well-coached
attention to that.
games in there. There'll be some well-coached teams.
Yeah.
All of them won at the highest level. I mean, Jim Harbaugh hasn't. He's lost Super Bowls. He hasn't won one, but
Yeah.
I think winning
there.
a natty and
Been
losing
there.
a Super Bowl kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Connor Stallions, but
Not when Jim didn't get in trouble. Jim didn't. He's got his ring and got out. He got his NFL paycheck.
yeah. All right, is there anything else we need to cover NFL wise before we wrap it up?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, well, Jace, how long have we been recording?
Hour 20.
If you made it this far, hour 20. We cut down 25 minutes off our time last week. Making progress. If you made it this far, probably speaking to like 3 of y'all, but appreciate y'all. You're a real one. Appreciate y'all listening as always, and we will see you next episode. Peace.